Welcome, my lovely Taurus. I picked up in your energy just now that you are done with all that Leonine energy and that summer nonsense. You are so on a mission that you maybe didn't enjoy the summer as much as you did. All right, but still, you are on a mission. And you're gonna get it. I feel like you're gonna get it, but you're like in the middle of it right now. All right, so this is the season, Virgo seasonal cross. This is gonna be in effect the monthly reading for my channel. It is because we are in Virgo season, in Virgo in Sun, Virgo in Moon, and also Venus in Virgo. So we have all the high energies in Virgo. That's why I usually do a Virgo week reading, which will be next week's reading. It'll be nice and tight. And this is the monthly, the seasonal reading. All right, so let's get to it. We have the Sun card here. The Moon, Sun in Virgo is represented by the Eight of Pentacles. The Virgo is all about a purpose to correct and to take care of the fine details. Virgo is about work in progress. It is about necessities over ego. The Sun itself is coming into this work with a very light, happy heart. It is freedom from an adult worldly anxieties, not freedom from responsibilities, from anxieties about them. But it is also coming out of the darkness of the Moon. The Sun is sanctuary from the darkness. And so that's why we go into the new moon in Virgo coming August 30th. This is a very powerful physical new moon, which is no surprise being an earthy Virgo season Taurus. I'm sure you're very happy. I think you're very happy about getting back to school season and this this earth energy matching yours. But this is going to bring king tides. This is going to pull on our water most unusually. Even on the planet, king tides are flooding tides. There is a river in Gloucester that will flow backwards because of this new moon, and it will actually have a 10-foot king tide flowing backwards. There will be flooding. Hang in there in the UK. Hang in there in Florida. This is going to affect your Hurricane Dorian hitting on Labor Day weekend. So hang in there, my loves. All right, Taurus. But the moon is all about vulnerability. It is about the nonsensical armor that these lobsters and these shellfish wear in the moon card. It is all about penetrable armor because what lies beneath is what will be seen. It is your fearful self, your crisis of faith, safety versus the bounty of reality. I feel like you're a little too grounded in reality right now. There's a little bit of you're like, I'll take care of the ribbons and bows and the bells and whistles later. Right now it's just about that dirt, work, hard stuff for Taurus. But it's I feel like you need to come out of this energy because you're going to burn out. All right, we're going to, of course, check out Venus and Virgo, the love portion of our lives with the Empress card here. Venus is the planet of love and warmth. The Empress is nurturing. She's all about creativity, abundance, sensuality, and, of course, security, securing her authority, securing her kingdom. And this is all about, perfecting. How do I perfect my creativity, abundance, and love? This is love with very physical energies attached to it, tokens of expression. And of course, we have the Virgo card here. That is the Hermit card. It is time away from the chaos, usually in some kind of tedious bit of work that kind of takes away our mind and our energies away from the world just long enough that we come into some kind of knowing. And it is all about, but most importantly, moving away from convention. And I think you are steeped in convention, my Taurus. Taurus, your card is the Hierophant. Of course it's the Hierophant because you believe in what you believe. You walk the talk. This is a general reading for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and house positions, but still will not apply to all. Do hang around for the entirety of this reading. This reading was designed to pull up messages from many different aspects of many different Taurians. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. All right, let's see what your light is shining on right now. Ways to shine. How are you putting in the work? I feel like you're getting back to work, Taurus, in a way that's making you very happy. It's like I needed this. And it might even be just, like I said, it's back to school season. It might just be that rhythm of life, like making dinner, sitting at the dinner table, helping the kids with their homework, then getting them bathed and off to bed, and, you know, getting into your cycle, getting into your routine. It's very Virgo energy. To manage a routine. All right, yeah, because you're walking away from something that really just, it's no good for you. Those cups are full. It's really hard to walk away from love, but if it's not working, it's not working. Moreover, those cups could be filled with poison. Usually that's the way the card is read in the descriptions. You'd rather walk into the wilderness alone than hang around for this love. That is tough, okay? And the Hermit in reverse, you're getting out there. I do feel like you are, even though this is the Hermit season, and it's, you're not hermiting now. You've done enough of that. While everybody else was playing in the summer, you kind of felt like you were hermiting, doing your work. And now that everybody else is working and kind of having to hermit and reestablish their routines, you're just driving forward. You're building up your resources. You're getting ready for something major. You're clearing your heart space. 8 of Cups and the Cartomancy would be balancing your emotions. And that means processing what hurts, kind of reaching out for more of the joy parts of your life. And kind of balancing who's around you. And it's basically increasing your energy. It's making you stronger more instantly. You're doing it to prepare for something, to create a path for something new in your life. But it's actually giving you immense immediate rewards. You're just, it's four of Pence are resting cards too. Sometimes it's withholding love, but it's or withholding energy of some kind. But yes, you're withholding energy because you're using it for yourself. A lot of the readings that I've done for you over the summer was all about pulling back your energy from overgiving and from others that you've given to in the past. It's time to kind of pull back your energy and use it to your own benefit. 4 of Swords, again, resting. Don't worry, it's not much of a rest. It's really just sleeping on it. It could be an offer of rest. An offer like, oh, can you babysit my beach house for the weekend? Yeah, how hard is that, right? Pack your bikinis kind of thing. It has that feeling, like an offer of rest, because your heart is about to get lit. This is like that chemistry card, that alchemy card. It could be a fear of connection, but it is connection nonetheless. It is recognizing it. It is like meeting somebody's eyes and going, oh, that felt warm and lovely. And even if you never see that person again, it kind of has that feeling of not anybody in particular, but that felt warm and lovely. And later on, when you sit down by yourself, you're like, I don't really want to be alone anymore because that felt warm and lovely. I want to feel that with somebody of relevance. You're ready to open your heart. I don't think you want to do any active searching. This is, again, a lot of healing, a lot of picking up your resources. This is also could be right next to the 4 of Swords. It's just withholding love while you wait, but you feel love. That's very important. Spirit says to tell all my Taurus, you do feel love, even though right now you are the Queen of Pentacles, financial security above all. This is your energy. This is Taurus for sure. Of course, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn other than yourself, but no, I feel this is your energy because you are building your resources, building up a kingdom. All right, let's go on to that new moon in Virgo energy. What do you need to know about this problem-solving new moon that's going to make rivers run backwards and hurricanes horrible? Okay, my Taurus, what do we need? Oh, this is a really solid reading because your guys' energy, those are dropping cards. You would just not be satisfied if I just let the cards plop there anyway. Ugh. You got some nightmares that your work is not going to pay off because you're doing so much. You're balancing so much energy. One of the signs of absolute maturity in work is preparation. And your whole sun energy was about preparation. That is an absolute sign of maturity, moving into your dreams and desires wholly and fully. It's pretty amazing, actually. But you are afraid that it's not going to work. You're not going to find the work you want. You're not going to be able to find the company you want in this work. It is that fear of, I'm working a little too hard now and I'm lonely, and I'm kind of you're already setting yourself for a bit of a lonely situation perhaps, or a very individual apart situation. And so you're not sure. There's a fear of loneliness, of being alone, a fear of not having. This is less about ride or die. This is just about community. You're just not attached to a community before. I don't think this has happened for you for a while. You might be working for yourself, or the office where you work has just like nobody in it ever, or you know, there's just such a loneliness here. And it's, Spirit says it's really good to be this lonely, because you have to turn those 9 of Swords away from your own heart. They're not for you. Yeah, you're going to get a message, and you're going to see something. You're going to come into some information with this Jack of Air. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius approaching you, but I feel more, it's like Spirit says, yeah, in the dreaming of your night, you're going to come out of your illusions. This is the, not just the Wine, Women, and Song card, but the Poison card, the Drunken card. Is sometime in your sleep, you are going to feel the sting of your illusions, of what you're really not seeing, which is you, which, I'm going to want to be really specific. So I'm going to pull another card. So, yeah, so go ahead, pull another card. Make one fly. But you're coming into, you're leaving the moonlit illusions. You're leaving the safety. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Queen of Clovers on top there. Okay, look at that flyer, huh? Queen of Clovers. All right. There could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy, but moreover, you're going to come into the solution of this. You're going to find where to put your energy and your work to make this possible, to take away this fear, to kind of find your community and make the work for you in bigger ways, getting it done. You're just going to get it done. All right, let's see where your heart is, my lovely Taurus. Your Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo, developing your heart. Where is your heart? Where is your love? What do we have coming in for love for my Taurians for the Virgo season? The Hierophant. Yourself. Ugh. That is juicy energy. You've never loved yourself this hard before, Taurus, and you're like, I'm going to be addicted to it. It's very easy to overcome. I've done this myself. Overcome your fears and your energies of doubt when you have a lot less, especially if you're a reasonable person, you can address areas of concern. So you feel that less energy pressing you against you, that villainous energy of doubt from other people that you work through quite easily. And just being alone, you can just work it all you want, and that's what you're doing. But you're going to have to come out of that rest position. It's time to lift your sword. It is going to time, even though you were in the resting position, in the sun with your pens, there's something you're going to want to fight for. There's something that you're waiting for that's coming in. Something is returning to you. It's something you've been waiting for, something that you, even though you've been with other people, you never gave up on this one. That's quite a message. Yeah, 7 of Cups. This is options. You're beginning to see your options in love, and you're going to have a tick of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is like the midpoint of the journey. It's where, you spin the wheel and shit happens. But when it's over, you're so much stronger, or you're going to actually, this is going to take you out. This is the Hermit card in reverse. This is the energy that's going to take you out of the house and get you back into the world a little bit more, a little less lonely. And it's just something so ridiculous. This is often, I always feel it's like the flat tire card. Like, oh shit, now you gotta fix the tire, and you gotta wait for a tow truck. But it just takes you out of your normal routine, and you encounter many different people, other people even waiting with their flat tires, that just make you realize that you do have options. You're quite the little tart, Taurus. You're quite desirable, and whatever it is, you've had a chance to kind of like, dang, she'd be looking at me, he'd be looking at me, and yeah, and I picked that up in I kind of picked that up in your sun position, that you're just going to kind of get that energy, not necessarily in particular. Yeah, you're still going to roll solo. This is the Wounded Warrior card, but you're beginning to see there's an opportunity for victory here. There's an opportunity to fight one more fight and find your ride or die. Yeah, it's just that feeling of, oh, my heart just got tickled just a little bit because I was extremely flattered by the attention. No real connection there, but damn, the love felt good. That felt like, imagine that happy home kind of feeling, that head on your lover's chest kind of feeling, laying down and just enjoying an evening wrapped in each other's arms, kind of, yummy gooiness. You're starting to just really get those, like, good feels about love again. Even though you're working very hard, you're like, I'm kind of at a point where I kind of got some space for somebody. And 7 of Clovers, you're still a little defensive. You've still been through some stuff. You're very defensive about the work you've been doing. You've put in a lot of work. You're manifesting something quite grand. And it takes a lot of time. It's different for everybody, but it's can be so many things. But basically, you're like, I'm kind of like sort of coming to the end where if right now, if I fell in love with somebody and started dating them, by the time we got serious, or even like a couple, by the time I got serious with anyone and this was finishing, I could be like, have a ring on my finger. It's literally that feeling. Like, I could fall in love with somebody right now and make the time for them in like a beginning kind of goofy, giddy kind of way. And before anything really has to become serious is when I'm going to finish my stuff. So, right? You guys are quite the strategists right now. That's quite the Aries thinking. But you guys, I no doubt you pull in that energy, being our lovely neighbors. Never mind that I am an Aries, Taurus, power cusper on April 18th is my birthday. And that is, yes, the cusp of power. And it's just because I'm fiery hot Aries warrior with the female feminine energies at my disposal, as well love Taurus energies in a male or female, the enhancing energy. All right, this is cards, messages for my Taurus from Spirit. What you should focus on, where you should, that last kind of, what do I need you to know? The Ace of Swords. There's something you just don't know, some kind of clarity you need. It's a life path concern. It's a wish come true. You are wishing on a star. You wish to change your life path. You wish to heal and meditate on where you're going. You want to make sure it's good, but you're not you know what? You've been working so hard, you're slightly out of your intuition. Yeah, you're slightly out of your knowing with your Queen of Swords in reverse. Could be an air sign in your midst, but this has to do with knowing. You're just not really sure about the information. And it's just because you're slightly disconnected from your insides, from your moon, from your senses, your intuition. Yeah, you're just a little separate from that, so you're not really sure. You're losing a little bit of your confidence. You need to reconnect with something fluffier, something sunnier. Like I said, you missed the summer, so you're not charged by the energy of just joy, of just running through the beach waves. You miss that a little bit, so you're a little off, and you need to come out of that energy. You are waiting for something. You are waiting for I think it's the completion of this project or something, but you're waiting on something, and it just feels like you really worked for it. And it's got the Knight of Wands in there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You're waiting to be seen by a Knight of Wands, it feels, to be recognized. Get a message from them. There's something you want from them, because the Hierophant in reverse. They've taken something from you, it feels, or they've put you in a bit of a... They've flipped up your ideas of the world. You knew things. You were sure of things. But right now, this fire sign has challenged your views, and quite deliberately and purposefully. You've accepted it. You've deliberately accepted it, and you are opening up. It's opening up your world. Your Seven of Cups again. I'm seeing dragons. This is, you know, you got a fish, you got a castle in the sky. This is seeing more options. It's opening. It feels like, while you are working and waiting for your shifts to come in with the Three of Wands, you're trying to manifest this major thing. This intersection with this fire sign has thrown you for a loop and changed your whole view of the world. It's another reason why you've come into this confusion, Taurus, about which way you should go on your life path. You may have made a wish on the star, and now you're like, I think I want it back because I have new information. But it's not very clear, so I don't know what to do about that. But you've kind of like, you're driving in one area, and now you're like, damn, I just noticed the other path, and I want to switch gears. I so want to do this. And this is just, accept this journey is what they're saying. It's going to be Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is a self-made woman or self-made man, but this is you thinking a little selfishly and unfairly. You're judging something improperly, and it's actually going to, it's an opportunity that you're going to miss out on, Taurus, if you don't change your views. Yeah, it's this King of Wands. You think they're kooky. You think that fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, something is wrong with their brain. But you can't deny the value there. This is suddenly a new option in your life that you didn't see. Literally like 2 weeks ago kind of thing. And it's thrown you for a loop. You really have to think this one over, my loves. Because it's a whole change in your energy from driving to, oh my gosh, look at that. That's for me too? Oh my gosh. I didn't know that option was there. And it has that energy of, yeah, oh my gosh. I would want that right away. Immediately now. I want to jump on it. All right. Taurus, this is your Virgo seasonal cross reading. And thank you for sharing your energy with me, Taurus. It is beautiful. Please like, subscribe, tip or donate, comment if you like, if the spirit moves you. Definitely book a personal reading or drop me an email. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Clovers1111@gmail.com. And more information in the box below, naturally. But have an excellent Virgo season, my Taurus. You're about to get spun.